asked if my kid had ever faked sick yet. To which I was telling an anecdote, which was this morning we kind of thought she was faking sick because she didn't have any symptoms of sickness, but she was like, oh, I don't want to go to daycare, I'm super tired, and she was like lethargic and stuff. But we were like, it's okay, you know, you're 2.5 years old, I guess you're almost 3. You don't have to go to daycare, like if you just feel a little bit icky. And she was like, okay. And then like an hour after that, she threw up all over the carpet and the floor. Be a ironic, a bouncy fry. So it turns out she is sick. Or she's like the next Dustin Hoffman. I'm waiting. And I'm just praying it's not norovirus. But we'll see. I know that you can't get like immunity to norovirus for more than a month or something like that. And the last time I had norovirus was like 8 months ago. But maybe I'm built different. We just got the norovirus email from our daycare last week. It's crazy, man. Kids do just be getting sick like all the time. It rips through daycares. It makes me hate the other daycare parents, which is very not fair. It's not like any other parent goes out and is like, I'm going to give my kid norovirus and then spread it around the whole city. But then, like, it's always, whenever one kid isn't at the daycare, I'm always, like, very sus. I'm like, oh, there's no Olivia today, huh? Well, is she on vacation? Oh, no, she's not on vacation. She actually called out sick. And I'm like, oh, she was here yesterday. I guess she was feeling good yesterday. Sometimes the daycare is, they like let it slip. They're like, oh, actually yesterday she was okay in the morning, but then she started to feel a little icky by the end. And I'm like, oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, okay. What are the odds? Am I insane? Why is my team so garbage? That's slightly better. Not a lot better, but slightly. I'm sorry to do this to the moth. We got to sell a moth to get a doorhead ant out here. Well, what do you want him to do? Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like not rational. What I want them to do is never send their kid to daycare when they're sick, even if they're not presenting any symptoms, which is not realistic. But it would be nice. Hey gamers, can we just go a little bit faster? I mean, like, we shouldn't be taking 90 seconds on turn 2. It's a little, just so I can get absolutely rinsed by Poopy McButthole. It's just it's a god-awful team as it stands right now. Please tell me I can get a level next turn and stop the bleeding. I sold the thing that would have given me a level. Son of a... It hurts. And now we wait for 1 minute and 20 seconds. You know that the only thing worse than that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre lobby. Did you know that the #1 complaint people had about Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the 3.5-minute lobby where 6 people ready up and 1 person is just playing with themselves? They, in the most recent patch, they extended the lobby timer to be 5 minutes instead of 3 minutes and 30 seconds, which is just mind-boggling. Why? I guess, like, you know, a lot of times when people start fiddling around with, like, their perks and stuff like that, they do end up spending, like, a couple of minutes doing it, but You know, it strikes me as a little silly, but what do I know? Thank God for this draw. It simply must pay dividends. Here comes dividend number 1. Huge. Dividend number 2. And then even more dividends next turn. No, not interested. Very interested. Too late for the jellyfish, though. More dividends than a boomer's portfolio. So true. So true. Boomers do be like, I'm never going to sell any stocks, so I don't care if they go up or down. Just give me 6% yield from Coca-Cola forever. That's extremely tax disadvantage for me. But if it's money in my pocket, bro, it's money in my pocket. I'm not a CFA, by the way. This is just one man's opinion. Why are you clicking so much? Bro, be cool. I'm clicking so much because it's taking forever. This is the way. I like this. This might strike you as a little crazy. It is a little crazy. We should buy a capybara instead and freeze this. My team looks a lot better now. Boomers are renowned for saying bro. Boomer doesn't mean anything anymore, though. I'm a boomer. I'm 34 years old. I turned 18 like the same year the first Transformers movie came out. I'm a boomer. Dudes who are 91 years old are boomers. Like, it's the biggest... If you're Gen Z, boomer is just someone older than you. Probably someone who's like 27 years old is a boomer. They're probably doing Gen Z on Gen Z crime, too. I bet if you're a Gen Z that's in high school and there's a Gen Z that's in their first year of college, that's a boomer to you. Okay, that hurts, but I still think we got a chance. I got golden kiwis from Costco today and they're goated. Thank you for the recommendation. Okay, maybe I am a boomer. Good point. Hang on, though. You got me with that one? Oh, dude, this is like a... This is a squad we enjoy. This is an SWE, a squad we enjoy. This is a squad I'd like to frick and buy. You might get sold at some point for another turtle pill, but... I also got golden kiwis. They're goated. I'm not messing with you. Golden kiwis, white peaches, white nectarines, golden raspberries. They went crazy this summer. I don't know what happened. Asian pears, also great, but very expensive. What do you do with the weird nipple? On the golden kiwi, you just eat everything but that, and then you throw that part in the garbage can. That's another great team, Poopy McButthole. I'm in a lot of trouble. You can also eat it, but you might find it non-appetizing. I don't really find it particularly appetizing, to be fair. We need pills, man. Why is all your fruit golden? I've tried the golden version, the non-golden version. I'm telling you, they're better than... The golden version is better than the regular version. Like, I'm not that big into nectarines. White nectarines go crazy. I like peaches pretty well, but a white peach is just the superior version. Now, raspberry and golden raspberry, both delicious. No doubt about it. Mr. Moneybags over here, you guys, literally, you don't even know what you're talking about. H-Mart, regular peaches, $2.99 a pound. Golden peaches, $1.49 a pound on sale last week. You can't criticize me. I'm like a 21-year-old. I can't be criticized for anything. All the problems in the world were invented by people older than me, and I have the only record of ethical consumption in Earth's history. So come at me. I got you on this one. I'm beating you with facts and with logic. Let's go! Pill me. God, a pill would have hit the spot, man. That's also very nice. I'd really love to see a pill. Okay, thank you. This is a huge power injection for us. I'm sorry to say, how we doing here? Only one person's dead. I'm on 2 life. It's really hard for me to throw out another blobfish. It's really hard for me to throw out another clownfish. It had to be better than that. It just sucks to sell a fish, man. Because it had melon armor on it, but you gotta do something. From time to time, you gotta do something. We need a 1-up. And then we need a Pteranodon. We need to live until turn 6, at least. Which means it would be incredible to stop running into infinite camels, but... Oh! I didn't expect that one. Please tell me nobody else got eliminated. Son of a gun. You need a 1-up. And it needs to happen toot frickin' sweet, bro. Skunk is important. Monkey, perhaps more so, in my personnel opinion. I don't care. I care. I don't care. I don't care. The man's lost his mind. We're getting ourselves oriented for the final fight here. The only question is whether we're going to live long enough to make it happen. We need a nurse shark, we need a pteranodon, and we need a 1-up with 10 gold. That's 9 gold of expenses there. I'm not even going to sweat poopy butthole. They're going to win the lobby, okay? The only thing I'm sweating is I wish I could stop going up against them every single round. Okay, we have to roll. We have to take a chance. It has to be a 1-up, man. It has to be a 1-up. You gotta look for it. You gotta look for it. Didn't get it. We didn't fucking get it. We didn't fucking get it. Okay, for now I'm gonna give you this, but I would love to replace it with a 1-up. Please. Please. Put me up against someone trash. Can I beat this team? I can beat this team. I can beat this team. That one's going to be tight. Please do not give me the dude that was in for... Don't give me Poopy McButthole, okay? We could get top half here. We need a 1-up here. Let me have my odds. You spelled it half, H-A-L-F. It's H-A-L-V-E when you're using it in that context, for the record. The thing is, B. Watson, former subscriber, now not a subscriber, but the name's locked up here, so you know you typed some messed up stuff in the past. And you've been around for a while, without a doubt. Hang on, this is the true moment of truth. Huge. Insane. Thank you for sniping all of my stuff so that I could go... Oh, no, we're dead. Never mind. Either way, listen, it's a gambit, okay? I can live with that. Imagine if you were hungry, and the way that lunch worked is they put 2 foods in front of you, and you said, I either want it or I don't, okay? Now, if you said, I want pizza for lunch, but you've only got 1 roll left, you might freeze an Italian sandwich, okay? You're probably not going to freeze, garden salad and bowl of cereal, especially if you got money to burn. But if you're like, I could live with, I really want to see pizza on the next roll, but I could still live with an Italian sandwich, you might freeze that Italian sandwich roll once and then say, let's see how it goes. A green pepper is not as good as a 1-up. That being said, it was kind of, you know, wasn't bad given the context. He hit me with minor spelling error and anime glasses. I mean, if you want to talk about anime glasses, how about hitting me with a green text arrow criticism in Twitch chat? Overpriced part? Me when I have to repair my iPhone? Be me, need a 1-up. Some NL choosing between rolling for the thing he needs and freezing the thing he wants, and then hitting none buttons. You think you're the first generation to be rude on the internet? Even my generation didn't invent that shit. Al Gore was out here like sneak dissing the Finnish Secretary of State back on DARPA, okay? Just be careful before you step in the arena. I love that for me. Honestly, I run this right here. Nobody gets roasted like someone who makes a spelling error in the IRC. So true. Yak is decent this week. You can run a yak. You know what you could do? You put this yak out here. You say, yakety yak, do come back. I buy you. I have 4 gold remaining. Swap me! I pill you. The yak is going goated mode already. I'm just saying, you might as well stoat me for a round. The stoatest stoat I ever smoked. The dude who said the internet is a series of tubes, it's crazy that he gets roasted, right? Because the internet really is at its, like, I feel like people who were, it's the mid-cell meme. People who were really smart and really dumb were like, it is a series of tubes. People who were like IQ between 95 and 105 were like, it's not a series of tubes at all. People with their PhD in computer engineering were like, at a fundamental level, it really is just a series of tubes. And people who can only think of computers as like big sinks were like, it seems right to me. Now the dude who brought a snowball into Congress to say that climate change isn't real because he had snow in a thermos, that dude, all parts of the bell curve should be making fun of that guy. Okay? That's obvious. Doorhead ant. Door ass head. Doorhead ant. Pill? Oh, there's always something good going down at Mr. Sub. There's always some validity to a pill, man. You know what? I would pill a flamingo in front of an ox again. Not forever, but for now. That guy's my representative? No. Sorry. I mean, I didn't vote for him. Blobfish? I think you gotta be sensible on this one. I think you have to save, like, pills are so valuable this week. You have to save this pill for the, not for a flamingo, for the chance that a blobfish shows up. Doorhead ant also kind of zuzzy this week. It's crazy. Oh! Oh! Thank you, Stoat! Thank you! Chibley's playing Wi-Fi can't play old school RuneScape and I feel sad for him. Everybody made fun of me yesterday. Said just bring 4 bags of potato chips on the airplane and eat non-stop. They said, no, Boomer, I'm just going to play RuneScape. You don't have to listen to your elders all the time. Otherwise, you'll never get to do anything because they never shut up. But you should listen to me like a little bit. We're making fun of you today, too. Little bro thinks he's Chibli. Elders do be like, I mean, you think I'm like the youngest person I think that lives in my postal code. If I ever see my neighbor at the grocery store, I'm like, I gotta fucking go solid snake mode. Otherwise, I'm not getting out of there before closing time. So last year, there was a robbery at this part. And so, yeah, I'm like, oh, yeah, really? Okay. I mean, they're nice people, don't get me wrong. But okay, sure. Yeah. No, I'll let you know. Let me out. Dong. Yeah. Let me out. This'll work. That's not gonna work. This'll work. That's not gonna work. That's okay. You should just set it up the way it should be. That's fine. It's okay. It doesn't need to level. Oh! How we looking here? You ever thought about WTF we used to say before this? Like what wording was like before we called everybody little bro? Language changing is really funny. I feel like if I went back, not that I don't sound like a nerd now, but if I played my current verbiage for me as a 16-year-old, I would definitely think that I had a traumatic brain injury at some point in the intervening period. I would be like, in 11th grade, I'm so erudite and particular about my verbiage, and then at age 34, I'm like, little bro really tried to pop the 4chan green text arrows on me. Little sus, don't you think? You've changed my life forever. But I bet also, like if I went back and played recordings of myself as a little kid, well, as like a 16-year-old to myself now, I would be like, yo, this guy's got no bitches. And I would be right, without a doubt. I mean, this is a little crazy, but I'm kind of thinking you go self-buffing monkey on this one. At least for a round or two. Nothing else applies. I don't know if the leech is sticking around long term. The yak doesn't do well at the front. The blobfish and the doorhead ant are both non-permanent part of our ecosystem here. Okay, I've seen the error of my ways now. Blobfish should definitely be in front of yak. Kill me? Come on, bro. Still okay. We're looking good. Daniel's already dead. We just went up against Blue Drift, so we won't fight them again. I would love to go up against Chicken Team. They look pretty strong right now, but the Chicken's going to slow them down for a bit. This will be a great time to fight them. Do you think if we had doorhead ant type people in real life, people would want to work more? I have no idea what that is supposed to mean. I feel like we do have doorhead ant type people in real life. Like anytime someone in a position of power leaves that position vacant for one reason or another, it seems like the position gets filled pretty quick. That's all I'm going to say. Can I get a pill? Thank you so much. We save you for a moment. I think they meant people who were specifically designed to work as doors. Just have a couple of things to say. We don't need people to work as doors. Because we have doors. I don't want to fight Blue Drift anymore! Is that so much to ask? Every other round I gotta go up against the god himself. Okay, this might strike you as surprising. As far as I'm concerned, this is the play. I'm going insano mode. There's never been a pivot like this in Earth's history before. I did see the clip of Corey in a call with his eye doctor, and then someone in chat redeemed a sound of like 150 decibel ear-piercing sound of a woman moaning sensually that his dentist definitely heard. Come on. Or not, his optometrist, I should say. A lot of things about the way Corey runs his stream are just fundamentally baffling to me. Without being rude, the man's taken the call with his optometrist, like just on cam. I'm not saying someone's gonna read his lips and be like, wow, this dude's eyes are totally messed up. But like, you just move away from the computer to do it. He's still got audio coming out of his headphones, you know, it's just... I'm just surprised. And then not to mention, you could redeem a 150 decibel ear-piercing sound that clearly came from adult content. And then, like, his chat was open because I rated him after the stream, so the pop-out just rolled over into his chat. And it was like somebody just posted an enormous ASCII phallus. And then nobody was like, what's up with the phallus? Everybody was like, oh, blue hole. You old dog, always posting the sussy, you know what? Like, it's actual chaos over there. Come on. This is ridiculous. This is brutality. I'm okay, fine. Dude, everybody's close to the bottom on this one, though. Please give me someone who's anus. It's not anus, it's Blue Drift, man! Every time! It fell apart. Oh, but we still came in tied for fourth? Oh. Okay, it's 143. We probably got time for exactly one more if it starts right away. Is it more chaos or less chaos than Squeak's chat? It's more chaos than Squeak's chat. Squeak's is like... Corey is like a brand risk, man. Rich Pants. It's my grandfather's name. Like, it was insanity in his chat. Coming from the guy who talks about cum and clone sex... He's literally just playing the audio from pornography on his stream, taking phone calls from his doctors with his camera on and stuff like that. Like it's some of the people are posting ASCII cocks in his chat and being validated for it. Like it's out of control over there. Well, just have a video of some important things from my life. The girl texted me the frick back. Yeah, meanwhile, we're talking about REM over here. Is that a professional retreat? Because she play the viola instrument. Hang on, you know what? It is the end of the stream today. I'm patiently awaiting the next one.
I've been on an elegant walk through the town where my internship is taking place. So now, back to my hotel, where they are keeping me nice, steady, calm,
good sleep,
and a buffet for dinner. I have been trying to put in more work, more hours, to prove to them I can work at this company full time after the internship is up. But they say no promises. I say, I promise you this. If you check out my mathematical calculation at any given time, you're gonna find the mathematic is correct at all time. So that's just how I put in my hard work. Whatever. As they say, bye. Walt, I've been on an elegant walk
Sorry, it's
through
just
the
playing
town
again.
where my internship.
It is great though. It's fantastic.
I have some news. It might not be what you guys are expecting.
I've never
and
seen
maybe
this
you're gonna
one.
feel some disappointment in me, in my ability. But I went to the meeting yesterday. They both say, come in here. And I sit down, whatever. They ask me, do you want a water? I say, sparkling? They brought me a flat water. I look at it kind of like this. But it was no big deal. Anyway, long to the cutting of the short, I'm going to have to move my study to part-time because I got the job full-time at the company at my where my internship is taking place. You guys, thank you so much for your encouragement in the entire journey. And now I gotta manage a lot of different kind of life with the job and school coming back. There's gonna be major time that I can handle it. Bye. Walt,
No,
I have some
man.
news.
It's so good. Where's what happened to the girl texted me the frick back?
Carnation to happen. I worked to date for 9 hours straight. Then I woke up pretty early, so I still have a lot of the afternoon left. I'm gonna go to a movie, maybe check out Spider-Man, Amazing the Flash, or Indiana.
Sorry, I forgot I was streaming for a minute there. Oh, kiss me every time. Maybe Indiana. Guys, please don't rope every game. I'll have to quit the lobby. I know it's fun. Okay, never mind. We're all happy here. Everybody's happy. How could you not be happy? He got the job. Can you guys stop running the greatest teams of all time, please? It's just getting to be a little much. I'm going to die. Kill me. Kill me. Give me some pills. Give me some pills. Give me some freaking pills, man! I think I'm gonna die. Whoa, did you see Cult of the Lamb dev Massive Monster says it will delete the roguelike on January 1st following Unity's plan to charge game makers per player download? I didn't. I mean, Unity's plan to charge developers per player download is one of the most psychotic things I've seen in business, I think, in my entire life. I think that it means that to become a ethical gamer, I will continue to purchase games for sure, but I will never install them. Like Bill Clinton smoked that shit, but he never inhaled. Same thing. Game comes out. First off, I'm not going to read reviews anymore because reviewers had to install the game, which means that they cost the developers money. Maybe they make up for it on the back end if the review is good, but if the review is bad, that's a serious ethical complication that I'm honestly just not sure if I'm qualified to deal with. Thank you for letting me live. Buy it and pirate it? Brother, if you pirate it, you're still installing it. Your iPad user? Okay. Give me this. I know we got to get the clownfish out there at some point. But we need some freaking pills first, okay? Thank you so much. Both of these pills, in order for us to stand any chance, the pills must become the property of the jellyfish. I did also see that the CEO of Unity was the same guy who was the CEO of EA when he joked that they were going to charge users $1 to reload their gun in Battlefield. It's just the most insane, like, completely idiotic. Like, the guy's been in the games industry for 20 years. I'm not saying he might be great at being a CEO from a business perspective. I imagine that. Listen, this is very efficient market hypothesis, Pilled, okay? But like, I'm imagining Unity stock probably looks a lot like every tech company stock, which is like 2018, 2019, it did fine. And then in 2020, it was like, ah! And then it was like, whoa! And then it would, like, since then, it's just been like, sorry, I'm on the wrong side. But I don't know. Maybe he's making the brips brippier and the dips ain't so dippy. I'm not really qualified to discuss it. It's not really my area of expertise. Pain. I have 0 trophies. Unity has lost $750 in market cap since the announcement. So listen, like, fuck Unity. But at the same time, I hate when people do that. Because, like, the market just... I mean, you could say that about... There were days last year the NASDAQ was down like 3% in a day. Google didn't do shit. You'd be like, they lost like $400 billion in market cap today. It's not all... You know, there's ebbs and flows, some of which maybe are more likely to relate to announcements than others. I always laugh whenever, like, Nintendo announces Pikmin 3, and people were like, Nintendo stock's surging! They've added $108 million in market cap. And you're like, it's because Jerome Powell was wearing a blue suit, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I'm getting too real about it. Our only hope on this pivot, you gotta go. That's a given. Niala and Skunk must come out here. I mean, these are already like, these are dire circumstances. And I'm not talking about the Roche pit. That's important. I'm glad we rolled. Tell that to the CEO who sold a huge amount of stock before announcing the changes. I saw that it was 2,000 shares, okay? Someone in chat said 50,000. One of us is right, or maybe we're both wrong. I was going to say the dude probably has like 8 private jets. 2,000 shares of Unity stock is not going to move the needle for him. He was probably buying groceries, okay? It was $75,000 in shares. You don't want me to give my opinion on that. I'm just saying. If a dude you've been following on Wall Street Bets sold 2,000 shares before he told you to buy, then you would be like, what the hell, bro? You rugged me. But if John Riccitello does it, I mean, that was written into a schedule like 18 months ago or something. I'm not just saying you have to hand it to him, by the way. That's nice. I do appreciate that. We have to run this right now. No, we don't. No, we don't. You could run this. It's going to be slightly better for you. I'm scared. People got really good at this weekly. Our team isn't even like that bad. It's not that good, but it's not that bad. It's a big door head, Ant-Man. Door head ass. Door head 16 dog, please. Yes! Ant-Man, Sochu, sorry, I forgot I said Ant-Man. I would pill you and run a second Niala out there, without a doubt. I really want this skunk to pop a little bit. You could always spit out a Niala, but it's a pretty big risk, brother. How about some of that? Oh, yeah. Spend up to 6 trumpets. Yeah. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We live for one more round. If I get just bit by bit, if I could come in 6th instead of 7th. 6th instead of 7th preserves a few more ranking points. We lose less.
in work is gonna send me to a new city, put me up in one of the nicest hotel chain available on this current date, Hyatt, and I'm not gonna check out the hot tub after I'm done with all of my work during the date. You got another thing on your mind, my friends. I love to check out the different opportunity that is available at any kind of hotels.
Me
Sometimes
too,
they have
actually.
a spa available. I got myself a facial last week.
Okay, all right. We've all been there. We win these. Relatable. Oh, okay, everyone lived, but there's a couple more people on lethal now. Oh, please! Yes! This may come in handy. Sure, maybe. Better, closer, warmer. Oh. Pteranodon, you're right, Pteranodon. All I can hope is that everybody gets eliminated here.
Don't ask me where it was very nice. So, this is not just a regular Hyatt, and this is not paid promotion to the people that are thinking I'm doing this. This is a Hyatt Central. That is part of the chain that put the hotel in the center of the city. So,
Hello.
I got a bunch of stuff from your railing.
Bunch of stuff for my railing. Alright, skibidi toilet beat us. Nobody else got eliminated. That's gonna hurt. 1568. Painful. If I just lived long enough to get some one-ups. New episode of Skibidi Toilet today? What? I gotta... Can we put on emote mode, please? No spoilers?